gentlemen, I am James Jemison, and I'm here with Sydney Moore. I'm in Washington, D.C., the new capital of America. Today, I have the privilege to discuss politics with our nation's savior, Thomas Jefferson.
But we also have another surprise for tonight's show. We will have some of Jefferson's political enemies joining us later today, Samuel Adams and Alexander Hamilton. Now, to Jefferson.
Jefferson, what was your childhood like?
Well, I was born in Virginia to a respected family, and I had 10 brothers. I was an exceptionally gifted child and entered college at the age of 16. By the time I entered, I already knew both Latin and Greek. Everything, absolutely everything, was and still is interesting to me, and I took this boundless curiosity with me wherever I went. I inherited my father's tobacco plantation, and once I was established, I became a politician. Although I lacked a quick tongue, I spoke eloquently with the pen. My words are even in the Declaration of Independence.
Wow, that's fantastic. And what form of government do you think will benefit the nation most?
Well, let's look to a past speech of mine. I think the new country will benefit the most from a Republican form of government. I will attack the Federalist system and benefit the Republicans by helping abolish the idea that only educated men can count in society. Under the new system, a more equal distribution of rights will be encouraged.
Great. What about economy? What are your views on strengthening ours?
Because I grew up on a farm and run a tobacco plantation, I know what manual labor is. I believe that the future lies not with the Federalists, bankers and merchants, but with the farm folk. We require the pure and whole strength of our own agricultural community. A national bank is unconstitutional and anti-farmer. The banks are happy to loan money to business people, but they will not loan money so that farmers can buy land.
Hey, what's that? It appears that some supporters have gathered outside our studio.
Republicans! Republicans! Woo!
With all this conflict going on with France and Britain, how are you taking the news? Which country are you siding with?
Oh, any sensible man would side with Britain. We have the glorious economy and power to transform your America into a beautiful state. Yeah.
Yes, you sided with France. Remember, we helped you, you help us.
It's a deal.
We will.
My fellow Republicans and I have decided that we should stay with supporting France despite the violence. We were in this position years ago, and it was crucial when France gave support. It is important to show that we stay with alliances and that we give them support back. But in spite of our own affection toward France, they took measures into their own hands and sent Hinet to America to try and get support for their French Revolution.
Thank you for that, Jefferson. And what is his outlook on Citizen Janet? What are you going to do with him?
Well, at first, he welcomed Janet as a hero. But all of that got to Janet's head. When our mighty president, George Washington, greeted with his cool dignity, Janet was enraged. He began throwing insults at Washington, and as a result, he got deported. And this decision was supported unanimously. Both Federalists and Republicans agreed.
And now to his political rival, John Adams, for a review about Jefferson's ideas.
Jefferson's ideas are ridiculous!
Thank you for that input, Adams. How do you feel about the Alien and Sedition Acts? We hear people are saying that they are stripping us from their natural rights given by God.
Now to Jefferson for an answer.
Your rumors are true. The Sedition Act makes rebelling against the government illegal. This takes away one's right to speech, press, and protest altogether. Also, the Alien Acts are aimed to target the Republican Party. They make it harder to become a citizen of the United States of America. They increase the wait time and allow the president to deport or jail alien suspects. Most of our supporters are aliens who want to become part of this free country. So our numbers of supporters go down. It's the state's duty to nullify these appalling laws, and so far, only Virginia and Kentucky have done so.
Thank you for that, Jefferson.
And now let's cut over to one of his other interviews.
Jefferson, tell us how you feel about the military. We have heard we need a stronger one.
Yes, that is true. Our Navy is weak, but I will try to set up a meeting with the French. Even though our Navy is weak now, that doesn't mean that it isn't growing. In fact, our whole military is growing. I believe that if France doesn't ally with us, we will find another way to let our military thrive.
Okay, that's wonderful.
I'm Alexander Hamilton, and my plan for debt is that you need...
I'm Thomas Jefferson. His ideas are ridiculous. Listen to me. I propose that we tax luxury items such as whiskey and tobacco. These things are not required by any Americans to survive and therefore should be taxed.
Thank you for watching Republican News.
Join us next week for input on the election.
Thank you for joining us. I'm here with Sharkeisha, McLeisha, Sharmisha, Kashira.
Another surprise for tonight's show. We'll have some of Jefferson's political enemies with us later. Samuel Adams and Alexander Hamilton.
Jackson, you're not gonna...
I don't think I need to be
I'm the one on the stand, not them.
Ready?
Hey Jefferson, thank you for joining us. Really looks like you've gone through puberty. Okay.
I'm Coraline!
Guys.
Yes. You want to side with the friends? With the glorious flag, yes. We have a beautiful flag. And my sides are also beautiful. Yes. What a fun man! Oh!
Fascinating. Jefferson? Now, wait.
Apples, don't
What
touch
is-
them.
Ready? No. I say go.
Jackson!
It's on our schedule.
And action.
Thank you for that, Jefferson. Now on to another one of the interviews.
That's my line.
We didn't do it.
I like that. There's a banana in here.
Jackson!
Jackson.
Jackson!
And my debt plans are that you need to get Jackson's butt out of my face while I'm recording.
Now let's cut over to a quick commercial break, sponsored by us, the Republicans.
I think that your acts are clearly unconstitutional.
Yeah,
because
shut up.
of the
You're talking to me. Shut up.
crimes that
You are
you have
pooping.
committed.
You have poop in your mouth right now.
Clearly permits.
Poop right in your mouth, right there.
There is not
hey,
poop in my mouth.
Yeah,
and
there
I do
is.
not stand for this.
Oh yeah, you better stand.
The Bill of Rights
You're gonna be
clearly
standing
says
in like 5 seconds right now.
will
It's gonna be
happen.
worse soon.
No.
Okay, go. Wait, not yet. We're still waiting. Where to go? Okay, no. Okay.
Justin got a good plan. He'll look around the country, but he won't tell his hand. Yeah, he's got a good campaign speech. Rolling out his mouth, he's a founding father. Yeah, he signed the Constitution. 76, yeah, he's his spokesman. And I don't even know, but he's working for you. Yeah, he's working for you. All the federalists with the bad benefits, you better run, I'll run, I know them. All the federalists with the bad benefits, you better run, faster than our ballots.
We're done. Okay, that's it. That's just it.